Hi everyone, day 57, which means we've officially entered the 9th week inside. I hope you're all doing okay. Unsurprisingly, at this point in the cycle, many of you, in fact millions of you, are asking Google and YouTube, based on publicly available search results and analytics, how to cut your own hair, how to do it yourself. A really interesting piece of work was written by a good friend of mine, Paul Loberman, over in London, around automation and the future of automation. Rightly, if you think through the value of a haircut, in addition to numerous other services that you could apply this to, in the era of social distancing post the pandemic, will you let a robot cut your hair? And what role can automation play? And Paul's paper makes a really good point, is that people's priorities have shifted, rightly, and in many cases at short notice. And so that has had impacts on both the future of work, but also consumer behaviors. And at what point do these shifting priorities have long-lasting impacts for service-based industries that are both at risk of the automation and consumers DIYing these services? And there are some really interesting things on that front. There will be a short video at the end of this clip to show you exactly some of the things that are happening in Japan on robots cutting hair. But it does beg the question about the future of so many services and what role will this pandemic play on changing consumer behaviors to adopt skills, and rather than paying for those services, to look at YouTube videos and other how-to tutorials to start doing them ourselves. And as we all know, when the demand curve shifts, so too does the supply curve. And there are some of us who probably need a good haircut and all the help they can get, much more than most. So that's another episode of Be the Change in 60 Seconds. Where will I see you next week?
Your hair is very long.